Here we go, everyone. It's been almost 2 years since we last ran this in general. So, from AAC 2021, welcome to Who Wants to Be Anime Millionaire. Hope you guys all enjoy. Let's play. All right. Come on. Bring it in.
Have fun.
Are you guys all ready to win some free stuff today? Oh man, full room, I really like it. All right, so thank you guys all for coming to my Anime Who Wants to Be a Millionaire panel. This is the 10-year anniversary here at AAC. I first brought this game here in 2011, and then obviously we didn't have the con last year, so that makes it exactly 10 years if you count by your fingers. So, all right. So I just took a little bit of a consensus before we fill this room and close the door. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep this as a doubles format. I've been doing a doubles format for this game for roughly the last 5.5 years, where when I pick you as a contestant, you can pick a partner of your choice. It can be anyone in this room, a friend, a stranger. You can make a lot of friends in this panel, so we'll see what happens. And when you come up, in these two hot seats that we have right in front here, you're going to be a team, and you're going to team up together and try to climb the money tree that we have. I'm assuming most people out here have seen Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah.
All right, this is based off the original retro style back in the day on ABC with Regis Philbin. Rest in peace, Regis Philbin. You're one of my all-time favorite hosts. It's really sad that he passed away last year. He gave me a lot of great memories as a child watching game shows growing up, so it's definitely sad that he passed on. But his legacy lives on, basically, with Millionaire, obviously. So we're going to keep this with basically the original retro style of Millionaire, basically kind of almost exactly similar to what it was like on the ABC show back in the day, with a few twists in there, basically. And again, we're going to play it as a doubles format, which they have done on the original show before as well. Now, when I pick you as a contestant, you're going to come up and you're going to play with a partner of your choice. Your goal basically is that at the end of the panel that we have here, whoever has the highest score out of all the teams that come up, they'll be the first team to actually pick which prize they won from this huge prize lot that we have over here. Now, you see what I have as far as these grand prizes go. You see that I have iPads. You see that I have AirPods. You see that I have smartphones. So what I will tell you guys is that these are grand prizes that are specifically reserved for if anyone wins the $1 million. It has only happened one time in AAC history. Do you guys happen to know a certain YouTube celebrity named ProZD?
Yes.
In 2017, he came up as a celebrity contestant and teamed with 2 other people, and they actually ran the table and won the $1 million, and that is the only time it has ever happened at this particular convention. That was an amazing moment when it happened, because, especially given the time frame, because from the time span that it took, before that $1 million win happened at AAC in 2017, the last time we had a $1 million winner before that was at PortCon, Maine in 2012. So it took 5 years in between our actual $1 million winners from one convention to another. And then the last time I actually ran this convention, which was in 2019 in general, we actually had not one, but 2 more teams actually come up and win the $1 million. It has happened at every single convention now. It has happened at Anime Boston, AAC, PortCon, Maine, and also Animaine in terms of the conventions that I've ran it at. So we've had a convention, one each, that has won the $1 million. So can we make AAC the second time that anyone has won the $1 million at this particular convention? We're going to see how well you guys know your anime. Now, this can be about anything from anime to video games to stuff about Japan, pop culture stuff, for the most part, mostly Japanese related for the most part. So again, when I pick you guys as a contestant, you're going to basically pick a partner of your choice, and we're going to see how you guys do. All right, I think we're ready to go, so let's pick our first contestant of the day, and let's see who wants to come up here. It's going to be tough. Here is what I'll let you do. My favorite guy, Luke, he's going to pick a contestant. Just pick one person, and then they will pick a partner of their choice.
One person, so, man, he's been here all day.
All right, pick your partner of your choice, Ninja Man.
I choose you, Pikachu.
All right, you're first contestant. Give her a round of applause, guys. Let's do this. All right, so before we do anything, let me get your names here as we get this situated here. Oops. All right. So how you guys doing tonight? How you enjoying the AAC as we're into night 2, and it doesn't feel like it's already Saturday night, right?
No.
All right. What are your names?
Ninja Brian.
Ninja Brian.
Just call me
Pikachu. Okay, perfect. Ninja Brian and Pikachu. That's a very unique combination, and I like it. All right, now what you're going to have to do for me.
Ninja Brian actually sounds like a Pokemon trainer.
All right, now I'm going to explain this really quick. So in this bag, we have 22 brackets of questions. I told you guys that could be pretty much about anything from anime to manga, Japan, video games, and convention stuff. But brackets 1 through, you're going to pick a number out of this bag right now, and this is going to be your bracket of questions. However, we have a couple interesting, unique twists here. We also have a couple specialty brackets. So brackets number 1 through 20 can be about anything I just said. But then we have bracket number 21, which is an all Pokemon question bracket. And then we have bracket number 22, which is an all One Piece question bracket. So if you pick those are also wild cards. You can pick a different number if you're not confident with those.
Oh, I'm confident in both
So
of them.
choose carefully, reach for a number in this bag,
One Piece and
and
Pokemon.
pick it out. Do not look, yep. This will be the bracket of questions that you're working with. And you got the One Piece bracket.
I got One Piece last time.
It is a wild card. You get to pick any number you want besides that if you do not feel confident with One Piece. Pick your team. All right, so tell
I'm
your teammates
confident with
what
One
number you want.
Piece.
I love One Piece.
4 Pokemon, I'm good at both. In America.
We're gonna pick 13.
13, okay.
Lucky number 13.
Here we go. All right. So, basically, as a quick, I'm going to go over the rules in just a second, but you guys feeling nervous at all? You think that you're going to feel confident here? Make sure you speak in the mic nice and loudly so everyone can hear you.
I'm always nervous.
Hey, are you capacity or can people come in?
People can come in still.
There's like 7 seats maybe.
Just speak in the mic one more time. Make sure it's on.
Yeah, it's not on.
It is not oh.
Testing.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so you guys are going to work as a team here, so you're going to have to decide in unison everything that you want to do from all the lifelines that you want to play. You don't necessarily have to agree in unison on the first 5 questions because they're meant to be easy. So you can kind of play like the game how you guys want to, which is just for the first 5 questions. After the first 5, I'm going to explain the rules in just a bit, but after the first 5 questions, then you're going to have to work as a team in unison 100% together here. All right. So, yeah.
Don't knock over my coffee, please.
Oh yeah, be careful.
Oh, it's like right by your feet.
All right, so basically, we're going to explain the rules right now. Are you guys ready to do this?
Careful with the cup.
Okay, we're going to explain how this game works right now.
Careful
Here
with the...
we go. So the gameplay is based on the original retro style Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. As you guys can see right here, you guys are 15 questions away from winning $1 million anime dollars. And again, $1 million, if you win that, that will unlock the grand prizes that we have here, as you can see. All right? Once you get up to the $1,000 mark or the $32,000 mark, you're guaranteed to leave with at least that much money in terms of that score if you reach either one of those particular 2 questions. We want you guys to do as well as you possibly can here, so we're going to give you guys some lifelines to help you out along the way, and I'm going to explain what those lifelines are right now as far as what they are. The first one that we have is called Jump the Question. That lets you skip over any question you don't know. So if you're stuck on a question, no problem. You can just skip right over it. That entire dollar amount will be fully skipped over 100%. If you skip over the $1,000 question or the $32,000 question, since that is a safe haven, you will lose that safe haven if you skip those particular questions. Just keep, that's a small threshold you have to keep in mind, okay? The second lifeline that we have is called the double dip. That lets you answer any particular question twice. So if you're hesitant on a question but you want to go for it, you can take the lifeline and take 2 shots at the question if you want to. But once you activate the lifeline, you have to go for the question. You cannot back out of it at that point. The third lifeline that we have is called the 50-50. That lets you take away any two wrong answers from any question that you want, leaving 1 wrong answer and the correct one, just like in the original game show itself. Finally, we're going to get you guys all involved with Ask the Audience. Now, by a show of hands only, when we activate Ask the Audience, I'm going to ask what you guys think of the answer is by a show of hands. While they're playing the game, do not shout out any answers, please. If you shout out any answers whatsoever, we are going to throw out this whole bracket of questions. If you don't want to do that to these very nice people, we really want to cheer them on here, okay? All right. Here's what I'm also going to let you know. So, in terms of this, as we basically finish explaining the rules here. I want everyone in the audience to be as enthusiastic as possible, because even if you are not picked as a contestant, I am still going to look, and we're going to take a look to see who is the most enthusiastic in this room, and also in the back for you too. We're going to see who's the most enthusiastic in this room, and even if you're not picked as a contestant, we will still give a consolation prize out at the very end, okay? But one last thing I forgot to tell you as far as lifelines go, once you get up to the $32,000 mark, you're going to get a fifth lifeline called the wild card. And the wild card lets you reuse any lifeline that you've used before one more time, okay? You are first contestants. Your goal is to set as high of a score as possible with everyone else that comes up. Do you have any questions before we get started?
How is your AAC?
It is doing great. Thank you for asking. My AAC's been going really well so far. So that's the first time anyone's asked me that. Thank you for that. That was very nice. I'll stab you later is what he says. Wow. Alright, so, are you ready to play this game, guys? Alright, here we go. Let's play bracket number 13. Let's play Anime Millionaire. Here we go. Here's your money train, as you can see. And take a look at all of your subjects that we are working with here. For $100 for anime and memes, moving all the way up to classic video games for $1 million. Study those subjects carefully. See if there's anything specific that you want to go after. Play a little strategy here, see if there's any lifelines you want to save for certain questions. Talk it over, just take a few extra seconds to think about this. But again, while they're playing the game, guys, do not shout out anything in the audience, please. We're saving audience participation for Ask the Audience by show of hands only, okay? So, we're going to go right into this right now. I think they're still discussing it. Oh, for you two contestants, make sure while you're playing the game, talk it out. Let the audience know what you're thinking. Talk to me if it helps you out any. If it makes you feel comfortable talking to me, even though I obviously can't give you an answer, I can obviously help calm you down if you're feeling nervous at all, but also let the audience know what you're thinking, because it'll add to the excitement of the gameplay, okay? All right. Are we guys ready to do this? Contestants, are we ready? Yes, we ready, guys? All right, we're going to start with a $100 question with anime and memes. Here we go. For $100. What is the exact title of this 2018 meme that stems from part of this image? Is this Angry Ash, Brock Shock, Surprise Pikachu, or Hissy Misty? Make sure you speak so that we can hear you.
C.
And that your final answer?
Yes.
And that is right for $100. Nice job.
I remember that episode.
Going right into $200. Character names of the category. Here we go for $200 right now. Hopefully you can continue to calm your nerves with this question. This very popular character is Nezuko from the series Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba. How many total vowels are in her full name? Is it 3, 5, 6, or 8? In her full name, first and last name total.
6.
6, all right. Is 6 your final answer for $200?
Yes.
And that is right, nice job. All right, there we go. All right, $300. Anime titles is for $300. Here we go. What number is used in the title of this 2021 anime series, which is combined with two other letters to make up the word used in part of the overall title itself? Is it 7, 8, 9, or 2? Talk it out. Let us know what you're thinking.
It's mainly on my skate, so I'm pretty confident that's B8.
Final answer?
Yes.
That is right for $300. Nice job. There we go, $500, guys. Jujutsu Kaisen is the category. Here we go. In the first episode of Jujutsu Kaisen, what member of Yuji Itadori's family is first seen in the hospital, where they end up passing away shortly afterwards in the same episode? Is it his brother, his grandfather, his grandmother, or his nephew? If you haven't seen it, you can always use a lifeline if you need to. Do not be afraid to use them.
Lifeline.
All right, what lifeline would you like to use?
How many people here have seen this anime? Let's roll the audience.
All right, let's go to the audience. Here we go. So you confirm that you want to use Ask the Audience? All right, here we go. Let's do this right now. All right, so I'm going to call out each answer one by one. If you think it's the right answer, raise your hand, but do not shout out anything, please. All right, so here we go. Who here thinks it's A, his brother? Raise your hand. Who here thinks it's B, his grandfather? Raise your hand. I think we know what the audience thinks. Who thinks it's C, his grandmother? And who thinks it's D, his nephew? Well, I think we know the audience thinks it is his grandfather, so now you know what the audience thinks. Let's go back to the actual question.
So I'm gonna trust other Pikachu over there and go and say B, grandfather.
All right?
That's what the audience see down there.
Yep, they were very confident with that.
Yes, B, his grandfather.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Thank you, audience. It's the right answer. Next slide. All right, $1,000. This is an important safe haven. If you get this right, you can't leave with less than $1,000. Time to smash is the category. Here we go. Announced in early October 2021, which of these video game characters was just recently added as the final DLC character that is playable in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate video game? Is it Sora, Hubert, Funky Kong, or Dragonite?
A, Sora, though I would really love Funky Kong.
Is that your final answer for 1,000?
Yes,
That is absolutely right. Nice job. $2,000. Here we go. Okay, so now the questions are going to get a little bit harder, so make sure you both are in unison 100% and agreeing on everything you want to do going forward, okay? How you guys feeling? Feeling good? Okay, you nervous? Okay. All right, so moving into $2,000, the question is comparisons, okay? So, here we go. These are going to get a little bit tougher now. So, here it is for $2,000 right now. Let's see what the question is. And here we go. Which of these 4 popular web browsers is also the name of a major character in the 2019 anime series Dr. Stone? Shh, don't say anything in the audience. Is it Chrome, Firefox, Opera, or Safari? Talk it out. Let us know what you're thinking. Think you might need to use a lifeline again?
Yeah, we're gonna use the skip.
You want to skip the question? That's not a problem. So how that works is that you'll still be at 1,000. We're going to skip over this question. You're going to be going for $4,000. I need a confirmation. Do you want to use your jump the question?
Yes.
All right, we're using jump the question. Here we go. All right. So that question's out of there. If you had to make a free guess, just take a wild guess.
I honestly kind of want to say Firefox because I've heard that name at this time.
I can tell you the right answer is actually Chrome. So it's a good thing you skipped over that, so nice job. All right, so we're going to go right into $4,000 right now. Here we go. All right, so you do not win that money, so obviously we're just going to go right into $4,000. You're still at $1,000 right now, okay? All right, $4,000 is anime movies. All right, let's go into the next question right now. You have 2 lifelines left, which is your 50-50 and your double dip. Ready to go?
Yes.
Here we go. Let's do this right now. Here is the question. Which of these anime series recently came out with one final anime movie in early 2021 to set an end to the anime series storyline, with the movie being titled blank, The Final? Is it the Seven Deadly Sins, Evangelion, Gintama, or Tokyo Revengers?
We're gonna go with A.
Seven Deadly Sins? All right, you're not going to use a lifeline for this question at all?
No.
Okay. Is A, the Seven Deadly Sins, your final answer for $4,000?
Yes.
For both of you? It is?
Yes.
Here we go. For $4,000, there wasn't any risk because you were still at 1,000, so you had nothing to lose. And I can tell you right now, it is a good thing you had nothing to lose because it's the wrong answer. I'm sorry. Does anyone know what the right answer is in the audience? What is it? No, it is Gintama. Gintama, yes. I know, right? That's crazy. All right, so they get $1,000. Give a round of applause.
Final season was all 5. Like, I knew it wasn't a movie, and I'm
All
like,
right, so here's contestants for $1,000. Nice job. Great. So we're going to pick 2 more contestants. So another contestant for me, and again, they get to pick their partner of their choice.
So you guys in the front row have been active, so I'm gonna pick you.
All right, both of you.
Are you sure you're popular?
All right, give a round of applause, guys. Let's do this. Let's hope it is a good one. Contestants, I need your names.
Back again.
All right?
Dainty.
Danky and Bakugo? Okay. All right. Let's see what we got a bracket here for you. This is gonna be, oh man. I like this bracket. All right. Let's see how we do with this one. All right. Do you need any explanation as far as how the actual rules of the game goes? All right. All right, one other thing I'm also going to mention, because I forgot to mention it. So first things first, I do want to thank Funimation because they actually have provided me prizes in the past that I actually do have some prizes that I've used for this panel. Give Funimation a round of applause, guys. I'm so thankful every single time that I'm watching Disney. I also have to thank my friend Devira from Big Box Entertainment. We're part of a group together that has gone to many different conventions in the past. And he's also helped me quite a bit with this Millionaire presentation. And also, the people from the Animaine convention have also been really awesome too, because I've been able to go to their convention, although they haven't had it last year or this year, but they're possibly thinking of bringing it back next year, so we'll see what happens with that. All right, yes, fingers crossed, because I missed that convention quite a lot. All right, so we're going to do a quick recap as far as where we're at right now. So, the last few contestants, obviously, just won $1,000, so you know that 1,000 is the score to beat right now, okay? Any other questions before we get started? Ready to go? Ready to do this? There's your money tree. Here are your categories. All right, study them very carefully. See if there's anything specific that you want to go after. All right, take a couple extra seconds to think here. Bakugo and Danky, are we ready? Yes. You're ready? All right. Yeah, exactly. Here's our first question. Let's go. While many people go out and cosplay at this particular convention, what other event happens in the month of October where a similar concept occurs with people dressing up in costumes? Is it Christmas, Halloween, Memorial Day, or Waifu Appreciation Day? Halloween, final answer? Absolutely right, nice job. Live action movies is the category. Here it is. Which of these video games from the Pokemon franchise had its own live action movie adaptation, which was released in May of 2019? Is it Detective Pikachu, Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Stadium, or Pokemon Go?
A, final answer.
Nice job for $200. We're on the 300 right now. Dragon Ball Z is the category, and here it is. In Dragon Ball Z, what part of Cell's body does he use to absorb energy or even other entire beings to make himself stronger? Is it his eyes, his mouth, his feet, or his tail? If you don't know it, you obviously have all your lifelines, so.
Does anyone know Dragon Ball Z? Okay. Okay, we're gonna do the Ask the Audience.
All right, here we go. You confirming that you want to do that?
Confirm.
Here we go. All right, so look behind you. We're going to call each answer one by one. If you think it's the right answer, raise your hand. Do not shout out anything again, please. Here we go. Who here thinks it's A, his eyes? Raise your hand. Who thinks it's B, his mouth? Raise your hand. Who thinks it's C, his feet? Raise your hand. Who thinks it's D, his tail? Raise your hand. I think we know what the audience thinks, that it is his tail. Now you know what the audience thinks. Let's go back to the actual question.
D, his tail.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, audience. It's the right answer. Time for a sequel is the category for 500. Here it is. Yashahime, Princess Half Demon, is the name of a 2020 anime series that is a sequel to which of these popular titles? Is it Hellsing, Inuyasha, Rama 1/2, or Soul Eater?
B, Inuyasha.
Final answer?
Yes.
That is right, there you go. And there it is for $1,000 in a safe haven. Publications is the category. Here we go. Past or present, which of the following is not the name of a video game magazine? Is it EB Games, PC Gamer, Game Informer, or Nintendo Power? You have 3 other lifelines there, so obviously you know what you can do. By the way, you can use more than one lifeline in a question if you need to. So keep that in mind.
We're gonna use 50-50.
All right, so you're gonna use 50-50. We're gonna take away 2 wrong answers from the question. Here we go. EB Games or Game Informer?
We're gonna go with A.
EB Games, is that your final answer for $1,000?
Yes.
All right, for $1,000, that's safe haven. It is the right answer. Nice job. There we go. If you are wondering, EB Games was actually a game store, not a game magazine, back in the day. I think they're still prevalent in another country, though.
Canada.
In Canada, yeah, exactly. All right, right under $2,000, so you're getting up to where the last 2 contestants were, so obviously Ninja Brian and Pikachu. Now, if for some reason you tie them at 1,000, the tiebreaker will go to whoever got the furthest in this middle tier. So your goal is to get past the $4,000 question if you want to be ahead of them, if in case you only win $1,000. All right, but we want you to keep going here. So the Promised Neverland is for $2,000. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, for $2,000, let's see what this one is. And here we go. In episode 11 of The Promised Neverland, what body part did both Emma and Ray each cut off in order to move forward with their escape plan? I think they know this one. Is it their hand, their toe, their ear, or their pinky finger?
C, their ear. Final answer.
Wow, very confident. Final answer. Are you ready to go? All right, here we go. $2,000 is the right answer. Nice job. Here we go. All right, $4,000. References is the category. All right. So here we go for $4,000 right now. How are you two feeling?
Yeah.
Nervous.
I mean, right as at this exact moment, you are ahead of the other 2 contestants because you've already won $2,000. They only won $1,000. Oh, trash talk. Okay. 4,000. Here it is.
Get the knife.
The 2016 anime series 91 Days is set during the Prohibition era in the United States, which occurred throughout nearly all of which of the following decades? Is it the 1880s, the 1900s, the 1920s, or the 1940s? Quiet, nice and quiet in the audience, please. If you want to say any answers, please whisper it very quietly to whoever you're talking to. And by the way, talk it out. Let me, if you want to talk to me, obviously let me know what you're thinking.
Okay, we're gonna go with C, 1920s.
All right, 1920s. Is that your final answer for both of you?
I guess so.
Okay, here we go. $4,000. They talked out a little bit, but it is the right answer. There you go. All right, let's bring it to 8,000 right now. Here we go. Anime movies. All right, anime movies for 8,000. So let's go into this subject. Here we go. Fill in the blank with the special word of Tokyo used in the title of this 2019 anime movie. City Hunter, blank, Private Eyes. Is it Shibuya, Shinagawa, Katsushika, or Shinjuku? 2 lifelines left. Jump the question, or double dip. Any thoughts? Any ideas as to what you're thinking?
I'm just repeating the question over and over again.
I'm in between A and D.
Well, I mean, if you think you have it narrowed down, obviously you know what one of those lifelines does.
We're gonna use the ×2.
All right, so you're going to use double dip. I'm going to explain how that works right now. Once you activate the question, number 1, you cannot use jump the question afterwards. You can only use double dip on this question. And number 2, once you activate it, you cannot back out of the question. You have to go for it now.
Okay.
So I need an official confirmation from both of you that you are activating your double dip lifeline.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. Here we go. All right. What is your first final answer?
A. Shibuya.
Is that your first final answer officially?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
If we got it
I have some good news. You have a second chance to get it right. It is not Shibuya. Don't say anything in the audience, please.
I won't. Just looking at them.
Okay. We need your second final answer.
We're gonna go with D. Shinjuku.
Is that your second final answer officially?
Yes.
Here we go. Use your double dip lifeline. Shibuya was not the right answer. And you thought it was Shinjuku for your second final answer? I can tell you right now that it is the right answer! You go for 16,000, getting into big money now. Here we go. 1 lifeline left. $16,000 is also known as. So let's see what this subject is. Okay. All right, for $16,000, how you feeling? You're in first place right now, so obviously you control your own destiny from here on out, and especially knowing that you want to set as high of a bar as possible for everyone else that comes up after you. All right, $16,000. Here we go. Heisei Sasaki is the alias of one of the main characters in the latest season of which of the following anime series? Is it Mob Psycho 102, Radiance, Zoids Wild, or Tokyo Ghoul Re? You still have your jump the question, so you can still jump over this question if you're not confident with it.
We're gonna jump the question.
Okay, they're gonna jump this question. I mean, if you don't know it, that's a smart thing to do, especially because you'll still be at 8,000, but you'll be going for 32,000 in the second safe haven. I need a confirmation. Are you officially jumping this question?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. All right, you're out of lifelines. If you had to make a free guess, any particular guess?
And I say D, Tokyo Ghoul.
That was the right answer. I'm sorry. Anyways, this is a big question, guys. Though this is for the second safe haven, so here we go for $32,000. Here we go.
She's got all the answers.
I'm gonna stay like this for now on.
Thank you for trying to kill us.
Yeah, that's. Is the mic still working?
Hello.
Okay. All right.
It's anxious with us.
All right.
You need a hand?
All right, here we go. All right, $32,000. Name the video game. I don't know. How do you feel?
Yay.
Okay. So here's what you can do. Here's what you can do. You're at 8,000 right now. You do not have to answer this question. You can quit with 8,000. That's still a pretty decent score if you want to walk away. But if you get this question right, you will get the wildcard lifeline. Keep that in mind. So here we go for $32,000. You ready?
Yep.
There it is.
Please be me.
name this 1980 video game that was released on the Atari 2600 console. Is this Yar's Revenge, Warlords, Defender, or Combat? This is very interesting here. Remember, you do not have to answer this. You can take the money and run if you are not confident. If you get this wrong, you will lose $7,000 and drop back down to $1,000.
I'm gonna go with D, combat.
All right, this is a big one right here. Going all out. Is combat your final
It's
answer?
now or never.
Is that your final answer for both of you?
Yes!
Bakugo, yes?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, here we go.
Wait a second.
For $32,000 in the safe haven. It is the wrong answer! So you're out of applause.
What was the right answer?
I will ask the audience, who knows what the right answer is? It is Warlords. Oh, I'm sorry. So they get $1,000. Give a round of applause one more time. Next contestant who wants to come up. All right, gotta pick next.
Okay, so I've had Bandit Keith up in there for a while, so we're gonna shoot at Bandit Keith.
Pick your partner of your choice.
Yep, pick your partner, anyone in the audience.
What is the name of Zaraki Kenpachi's Bankai?
Dozarashi.
Yeah.
Cute.
That is a really good answer. That was the most obscure one that I knew.
All right, so here we go. Here you go.
We should have just kept them on our hand.
Okay.
I moved it. I thought it was either B or D. That was my two options.
Okay. All right, let's get right into this right now. All right, do you two need any explanation as to how this game works? Okay, I need your names.
Hiroshima.
Bandit Keith.
It's just final joke.
All right, so we're going to do a quick recap as far as where we are at so far. So let's see what we got so far here. Here we go. All right, so we've had two teams up. 1,000 is the score to beat. Keep that in mind. The tiebreaker does go, obviously, to you two. So Danky and Bakugo, because you reached 32,000. But so again, the main important thing is that if you want to get into first place, you have to win more than 1,000 in terms of actually walking, or in terms of leaving with a score higher than $1,000 directly, okay? All right, Bakugo and Bandit Keith. Are you guys ready to play? Here we go. Look, there are your categories. All right, you ready to go for $100? Okay, here's the first question. Asked by the audience. Here we go. If you get this question right, you know what you will get. If you get it wrong, you leave with what? $1,000, 0, 1 quadrillion, or 500 Fallout bottle caps. B, final answer. You're not going to leave with 0. It's right. Nice job. All right, $200. Yokai Watch is the category. This is a very obvious one for a reason. In the series Yokai Watch, which of these devices that is capable of telling time serves as the main type of device that allows humans to see and communicate with yokai in the series? Is it a cell phone, a sundial, a watch, or a tablet? See, final answer. It's right. Nice job. So That would be impressive, yes. Can you speak so I can hear? Make sure I can hear you.
Testing.
Okay, good. Just make sure. My Hero Academia. You love this question, right? Okay, here we go. Before debuting its most recent season in early 2021, the anime series My Hero Academia had aired a total of how many seasons? Is it 1, 2, 4, or 7?
C, 4.
Final answer?
Yes.
That's right. Nice job. Final prize. At the arcade is the category, and here it is. Which of these 4 classic arcade games is played by moving the main character diagonally only? Is it Donkey Kong, Dig Dug, Galaga, or Hubert?
D, Hubert.
Final answer?
Yes.
There you go. It's the right answer. Nice. Here it is. Character names, category. So here we go. If you take this character from Chobits and say their name twice, you actually get the name of which character's wife from the Dragon Ball Z series. Is it Vegeta, Krillin, Goku, or Gohan?
C, Goku.
Is that your final answer? Man, they were right into that. Final answer for $1,000, and I can tell you right now, it is the right answer. Nice job. Okay, here we go, $2,000. You haven't used the lifeline yet, so you're the first team to do that. Out of 3, nice job. Let's keep this momentum going here. $2,000. Let's get right into it right now. Anime identification is the category. So, Kirishima and Bandit Keith, how are you two feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Feeling good? Okay.
I'm feeling American.
$2,000 right now. Here we go. Fill in the blank for the name of this anime pictured here on the left. Serial Experiments blank. Is it Noir, Ergo, Lane, or Ghost? Whatever you want to do. Think about it very carefully too, because think about if you know the series or if you have a gut feeling, or if you think that I guess it really is the question of how you feel about the question. Do you feel like you would know anything? You think the 50-50? Because I know you talk about 50. Do you think that might help?
Let's ask the audience.
Okay, now I need a confirmation from both of you. You're confirming that you're asking the audience here?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. All right, we're going to go to ask the audience here. So we're going to call each answer again, one by one. Raise your hand if you think it's the right answer. So here we go right now. Who here thinks it's A, Noir? Raise your hand. Who thinks it's B, Ergo? Raise your hand. Who thinks it's C, Lane? Raise your hand. I think we know what the audience thinks. Who thinks it's D, Ghost? All right, you know what the audience thinks. They think that it is C, Lane. Let's go back to the actual question. Here we go.
Let's go with C.
All right, C is your final answer for both of you?
Yep.
All right, to trust the audience, here we go. $2,000. Thank you again, audience. It's the right answer. Thank you. Great one for $4,000 right now, and here we go. Video game enemies is the category. All right, here it is for $4,000 right now. Let's take a look at it. The Cactuar is the recurring enemy from a popular video game series. Is it Final Fantasy, Fire Emblem, World of Warcraft?
A, final answer.
Final answer for you two?
Yes.
All right, here we go, $4,000. It is absolutely the right answer. Nice job. Right into 8,000, let's go. Made in New England is the category.
Yay!
Okay, yeah, maple syrup, right? All right, 8,000. Let's get right into it. Here it is. If you wanted to go to one of the largest video game arcades in the world that is named Fun Spot, well, you wouldn't have to travel far since the arcade itself is in what New England state? Is it Maine, Connecticut, Massachusetts, or New Hampshire?
D, New Hampshire.
Wow, Oh, wow. Very confident with that?
Yes.
Do you want me to get your final answer for $8,000?
Sure. I'm very confident, but I
Wow, I'm a bit surprised here. All right, final answer for both of you officially?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. $8,000. I've been to Fun Spot. It's a great spot, and it is in New Hampshire. There you go. Here we go, right into $16,000. Let's go. Voice actor roles is the category. We've not seen this category yet. Ooh, this one's gonna be interesting. You do have 3 lifelines. You are in good. You guys are in really good shape right now. Okay. All right. 16,000. Let's get right into it. Here it is. In the Afro Samurai anime, the voice of the main character with the same name of the anime title is portrayed by what famous American actor? Is it Denzel Washington, Will Smith, Danny Glover, or Samuel L. Jackson?
Let's go with the 50-50.
Okay, for me that you want to do the 50-50? Yes. All right, we're going to take way 2 wrong answers from the question. Here we go. Will Smith, Samuel L. Jackson.
D. Samuel L. Jackson.
Final answer from both of you?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. $16,000. That was a pretty big risk there, but it is the right answer. Okay. This is a very big question for the second safe haven, going for $32,000. Here we go. Dragon Ball Super is the category. Okay. You ready for this, guys? This is a big question. So.
Born in American ready.
Okay.
But Super's Japanese.
All right.
Everything in America is American.
$32,000. This is a very big question. If you get this question right, you will not only win $32,000 and get that safe haven, you will also get the wild card lifeline. However, keep in mind, you have jumped the question. If you do use it on this question, you will lose out on that safe haven, and you will also not get the wild card if you specifically use that lifeline. Are you guys ready to do this?
Oh yeah.
Here we go for $32,000. Here it is. In the first episode of Dragon Ball Super, how much Zenny did Mr. Satan give to Goku due to Mr. Satan's guilt for taking credibility in terms of defeating Boo? Is it 100 million, 1 trillion, 50 million, or 100 billion?
A 100 million final answer.
Wow, final answer. Final answer
Yes.
for you too? Okay, here we go. For $32,000, that very important safe haven, it is the right answer! All right, here we go for the big money now. Let's do it. Okay.
In America.
Now, it gets scary now. So, we're going to be going for $64,000. Anime characteristics is the category, but the good thing here is that you actually now do have the wild card. So you have 3 lifelines going into these final 5 questions. You're in really good shape. It's going to get very scary now, though, so we have to ask the audience, please be very quiet here. What I will say, though, is that now that you have the wild card, it does open up the ability to use Ask the Audience or 50-50 if you do want to use that on either one of these particular questions. What I'll also, if you use your regular lifelines that you still have, which is your double dip or your jump the question, and then on the next question, you could use your wild card and basically reuse that if you wanted to do so. All right, how are you two feeling?
Ready.
You're ready.
I'm ready to go.
Okay, these are the final 5 questions. It's gonna get scary now, so here we go. Deadly Chef is a tag used on AnimePlanet.com to identify anime characters that are extremely bad or deadly cooks. Which of these 4 anime characters has not been tagged with that characteristic? Is it Akane Tendo, Winry Rockbell, Nia Teplin, or Tei Shimura?
We're going to skip.
You're gonna skip this question? Okay, that's not a problem. You'll still be at $32,000, and you'll be going for $125,000. Do you officially want to get out of this question? Okay, they're getting out of this question. Here we go. All right. So now, if you had to make a free guess, any particular guess at all?
I would have said D.
D.T. Shimura. It's actually Winry. Okay. All the other people are very bad cooks. So, all right, we're going to go right into $125,000, guys. Let's do this right now. Now, that opens up the wild card for jump the question. So if now you can use your wild card and jump this question if you want to. You can obviously play your double dip or answer it however you want. So just keep that in mind. And of course, the wild card still is good for those other 2 lifelines. You can only use it one time, obviously. Just keep that in mind.
He's ready to skate.
Yuri on ice. Here it is for $125,000. Here we go. In episode 12 of Yuri on Ice, what American show is vaguely referenced during JJ's flashback to his youth days of skating? Is it South Park, Scooby-Doo, SpongeBob SquarePants, or The Simpsons?
Let's do the double gas, double damage.
Okay, I have to say this really quickly. So once you activate the lifeline, you cannot use your wild card for anything else at that point. You have to only use this lifeline and go for the question. Luckily, you're already at 32,000, so you're not going to lose anything even if you get both answers wrong, because you're already at 32,000 right now as we speak. But I do need an official confirmation that you want to use your double dip lifeline.
Yes.
Okay, this is going to get really intense. Here we go. We need your first final answer.
I'm gonna go with A and B.
All right, do you want to make A your first final answer officially for both of you?
Yes.
Okay, you're starting with South Park. Here we go. Well, I do have some bad news. You guys just wasted your double dip, but you got the answer right! All right, guys. We're getting into the really serious money now. We're going to go for $250,000. Really serious now, but you do have a wild card to do anything. Keep that in mind. So this question is wide open right now.
We have to make it to 15 because it was a big question.
Okay, here it is for $250,000. Comparisons is the category. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. I'm getting nervous. Who here is nervous? Okay, so for $250,000, you ready? Andy Keith.
Out of this one.
All right. Are you two ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
Yes.
Which of these characters in the Inuyasha series shares their name with a part of Haku's actual full name in the anime movie Spirited Away? Is it Kohaku, Miyoga, Kagura, or Kikyo?
We're gonna use the wild card and skip.
Okay, they're getting out of this question. I think that's a smart decision to do here. All right, I need a confirmation from both of you that you officially get out of this question. They are ready to go. Here we go. They are out of lifelines.
I would have said it's C if we had picked.
You would have said C. I can tell you the answer is actually A. Kohaku. Haku, yes, exactly. So now, guys, we are going for the real serious money now. We're going to be going for $500,000. Let's do it! Okay. You are at $125,000. This is very serious. If you get this right with Assassination Classroom, you will be at that final question with Bleach. If you get it wrong, you will lose $93,000, and you will drop back down to that $32,000 threshold. Bandit Keith and Kirishima, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Audience, are we ready to do this? This is so intense right now. For $500,000, here it is. Which of the following characters in Assassination Classroom is not part of Class 3E in the series itself? Is it Yukiko Kanzaki, Ryoma Terasaka, Tomohito Sugino, or Ren Sakikibara?
Yeah, it's a whole class.
Alright, I have to, before we jump into this, remember, you're at 125,000, that's a very hard score to beat. Obviously, if you want to go for it, this is basically all or nothing here. This is so intense right now. My heart's pounding. I know, right? Okay. They are dead set on making it a police question. They want to go all out. I don't know. I don't know. You really have to just make the best decision possible here as far as what you want to do, because again, this is so intense.
We already decided. We already figured it out.
What do you want to do?
We're gonna go with C.
C. Tomohito Sugino.
Yes.
Alright, if you get this right, you'll be at the final question. If you get it wrong, like I said, you're going to lose 93,000 and you are going to go back down to 32,000. For $500,000 is C. Tomohito Sugino, your final answer.
Yes.
Here we go. For $500,000, and to get to that final big leash question, it is the wrong answer! Oh no! Give him a round of applause, guys.
If we see what the question was,
Maybe at the end of the panel, maybe. But now the question is, does anyone in the audience actually know this answer? What is it?
It's D, isn't it?
It is D. Ren Sakakibara. I'm sorry, guys, but they get 32,000, so give her a round of applause. All right, we still have more than a half hour left, so we can still get plenty more people up. So, they really set the bar high there. Who wants to be the next contestant?
Again, so I got a vote. So I did see Ken go up in the black there. Black jacket. Ken go up first. So we're gonna do that. Pick your partner.
Pick a partner of your choice.
And it can't be anybody that's already been up, right?
Right.
That just picks the winner.
I'll go with you, miss.
All right, give her a round of applause. Let's see this. Remember, guys, we're still looking for most enthusiastic. So, have you seen anyone so far that's in?
I have a pretty good idea of who I'm picking.
Pick a number out of this bag. I know there's definitely. Lucky number 7.
It's a fact that my question to find a partner was a big
Let me
question.
get your names.
The final question.
That should have been like the full circle. Like, finish off. It
It would have been
would
perfect.
have been perfect.
That was a valiant effort. You didn't.
Or did you Jess, we're in bracket number 7. Let's get right into this. Do you need any explanation as far as how the rules go? Alright, let's explain. So, as far as where we're at, we've had 3 teams up. 32,000 right now is the score to beat, basically with Karishma and Bandit Keith. So you know what you need to do. If you want to get in first place, you have to basically walk away with more than 32,000. If you somehow win 32,000, the only way you can tie them with a tie, you can be ahead of them with a tiebreaker is if you lose at the $1 million question. So we don't want to see that, right? All right. Man, I'm still calming down from the last bracket here. All right. I know, right? All right. Are you guys ready to go?
I was terrible.
By all means, take pictures if you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Don't use one here as your $100. God, this bracket. Oh, look at number 10 here. That is a video question. Keep that in mind, okay? So if we have to go to that, that is going to be very interesting when we actually see that, okay? Okay, so for $100, let's get into this right now. You two ready? Yeah. Okay, here's the first question. Let's go. I've already told you what lifelines you have in this game, so tell me which of the following is not the name of one. Is it Ask the Audience, Double Dip, Phone the Waifu, or Jump the Question?
C, Phone the Waifu.
Final answer?
Yes.
That's right, nice job. That would be a great
Yeah, that would just be funny calling the wife at home,
Right,
feeding
exactly.
the kids.
Alright, $200. Dragon Ball, here we go. Throughout the Dragon Ball series, which of these 4 characters could transform into the Great Ape if they looked directly at a full moon? Is it Yamcha, Bulma, Goku, or Master Roshi?
So it's who can.
Who can, yes.
Goku.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Nice job, there you go. 300. It's obviously Yamcha, yeah, exactly.
Now he would be a wolf.
Yeah. Legendary Pokemon, $300. The legendary Pokemon Raikou is what specific Pokemon type? Is he, or she, ice, ground, poison, or electric?
D, electric.
Final answer? That is right, nice job.
Great question, it's genderless.
500, here it is. My Hero Academia. Here we go. Yuga Aoyama's quirk in the series My Hero Academia allows him to shoot a laser beam from what part of his body? Is it his mouth, his navel, his eyes, or his hands?
B, his navel.
Final answer?
Yes.
That is the right answer. There you go. $1,000 at Important Safe Haven. Italia. Here we go. With the exception of the first anime season and movie, which of the following words is used in the title of every variation of the Hitalia series? Is it bright, war, friends, or world? Talk it out. Let us know.
I wanted to use Ask the Audience.
Okay, let's go to the audience. Here we go. Let's do it right now. We're going to call each answer one by one. If you think it's the right answer, raise your hand. Let's do this. Who here thinks it's A, bright? Raise your hand. Who thinks it's B, war? Raise your hand. Who thinks it's C, friends? Raise your hand. Who thinks it's D, world? Raise your hand. I think we know what the audience thinks. That it is D, world. You know what the audience thinks. Let's go back to the actual question.
Final answer.
D is your final answer. All right, the trusting audience, $1,000. That's safe haven. It is the right answer. Nice job. Running at 2,000. Here we go. Street Fighter is the category. How you two feeling?
It's not an answer.
Okay. Here we go. So $2,000. Here it is. In the Street Fighter video game series, what type of sports athlete is the character Balrog? Is he a football player, a boxer, a professional wrestler, or a bullfighter?
Boxer, final answer.
Final answer for you two. All right, they're in unison. Here we go. $2,000 is absolutely the right answer. Nice job. Moving on to 4,000. Here we go. Mob Psycho 100 is the category. Here it is for $4,000. Let's get into it right now. Let's go. Which of these words is not mentioned in the first sentence that can be heard in the second opening theme to the series Mob Psycho 100? Is it never, ready, psyche, or wake? You can skip.
I'm gonna skip.
All right, you'll still be at 2,000 in terms of what you've won so far, but you'll be going for 8,000. Do you officially want to use this lifeline?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. All right, we're jumping to this question. Does anyone in the audience know this answer?
Hey, never.
Yes, it is never. Nice job. Let's go right into $8,000 right now. So here we go. The year 2017 is the category. Ready for this one? Which I cannot believe was 4 years ago.
Feel old yet?
Yeah. Yeah, crazy to think, right? Okay, here it is for 8,000. Let's get right into it. Between the following 4 anime series, which is the only one that did not make its debut in the year 2017? Is it Boruto, Naruto Next Generations, Blue Exorcist Kyoto Saga, Renee, or Little Witch Academia? Did not make its debut. So basically debuted in any other year other than 2017.
I want to do a 50-50.
Okay, you're officially confirming that you want to use your 50-50?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to take away 2 guesses from the question right now. Let's see what it leaves you guys. Here we go. Boruto or Renee? Whatever you want to do.
I'm going to go with... We're at 8,000.
You're going for 8,000. You're still at 2,000 because you just skipped that last question.
I'm going to go with, so it did not debut. I'm going to say C, final answer.
C is your final answer, Renee. Do you also want to make it your final answer as well? Okay, you're going for Renee. Here we go. $8,000. They took a long time to debate on that, but I can tell you right now, it is the right answer. Nice job. Let's move right into $16,000. Oh man, that was a good deduction right there. So here we go. Anime movies is the category, and you're 1 question away from the video question. All right. But for $16,000, you still have your double dip left. Now, here's what I'll let you both know. Double dip means you have to go for the question. So if you do not want to go for the question, you can walk and quit without actually having to play the lifeline. So keep that in mind. So if you're not confident with this, I will let you know right now. If you do leave with 8,000 right now, you will be in 2nd place. So that is something else to keep in mind strategy-wise. So here it is for $16,000. Let's see how you feel about anime movies. Here we go. High Evolution is the name of an anime film trilogy with 3 total films debuting in 2017, 2018, and 2021. Which of these anime series is the movie trilogy based from? Is it Yowamushi Pedal, Pokemon, Eureka 7, or Lupin the Third? This is very big strategy that comes into effect now. What are you thinking? They're talking it out. They definitely are. Yeah, keep in mind, if you activate double dip, you have to answer it twice. If you get the first answer wrong, you still have to answer it again. The other option is that you can just completely walk away without using the lifeline and take the 8,000 and run. Yeah, I mean, you can use double dip. Obviously, if you are conflicting between two answers, it will give you two shots at it, so. Okay, I need an official confirmation that you both want to activate the double dip lifeline. Once you have activated, there's no turning back.
Yes.
Okay, they're activating double dip. Here we go. Out of lifelines, we need your first final answer.
C.
Eureka 7. Is that your first final answer officially? Here we go. I know that you said that you didn't think it was Eureka 7. You think it was AU and Wishy Pill. Well, I can tell you right now, Eureka 7 is the right answer. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, moving on to $32,000. Here we go. This is a video question, so I'm going to have to unplug the audio for this, so give me 1 second here. That's just blowing anyone's ears. All right, 1 second here. All right, hopefully the audio is like normal. Okay. So I want you to listen to this very carefully. This question is infamous doves. Even if the anime audio doesn't work, the video itself will obviously still paint a picture for you too, okay? So here's the actual question. For $32,000 in the safe haven, this infamously dubbed scene is from what specific anime series? Listen.
So, how do you like my swimming?
Alright, so now we're going to go to the actual music here. So now you know. Okay, so what anime was that from? Was it from Tiger Mask, Ashita no Joe, Golden Boy, or Inazuma 11?
C. Golden Boy. Final answer.
For you too? Okay, for $30,000, here we go. That was one of the funniest things I've seen in a long, long time, and it's the right answer! Go. Right, well, you got past. I mean, you did get past that question there, so now we're going to go for $64,000. And it's going to get really tough now, all in the same year. Oh my God, this question. I didn't want to see, I almost felt bad about this question, but I will say this though, I will say this. The really good thing is that no matter what happens now, you do have the wild card lifeline. So, you're at 32,000, you're guaranteed that. Your goal now is to win 64 or beyond and then take that money, because as of right now, you're tied with the other team. However, if you leave with 32,000, you'll have to lose at the $1 million question in terms of the tiebreaker. So if you win 64,000, 125, 250, 500, or $1 million, and obviously leave with that, then you'll be in first place. A lot of strategy comes into effect now. How are you two feeling?
Yeah, pretty good for now.
Pretty good, okay. You do have a lifeline to play. It pretty much brings all lifelines back on the table. Obviously, the choice of one lifeline once, all in the same year as the category. For $64,000, are you two ready?
Yes.
Here we go. For $64,000, here it is. Which of these popular anime series had its first season of the show, as well as its first 2 live-action movies, all debut in the same year? Is it Attack on Titan, Tokyo Ghoul, Death Note, or Gintama? Talk it out, let us know. Yeah, let me know what you're thinking too.
I don't think it's Death. I do know.
Which had its first season, as well as its first 2 live-action movies, all in the same year. So not only its anime series season, but movie 1 and movie 2. That's a lot to happen in 1 year, obviously.
Okay. I think I only has 1 live action movie because I own it. I know Attack on Titan has 2 movies. Tokyo Ghoul has 1. And I know Death Note had 3. Well, technically there's 4, but there's like 3 chapters.
That lifeline's there, so. Japan.
Oh, it's in Japan.
Keep that in mind, Japan.
Oh, crap.
That changes everything, doesn't it?
I'm definitely thinking it has to be either A or C.
I mean, if you have it narrowed down, obviously the wild card does open the double dip. There is no risk, by the way, because no matter what happens, you are guaranteed 32,000.
I'm gonna say we do the double dip. I'm gonna activate wild card and get double dip.
Okay, that's fine because, like I said, this is pretty much no risk because even if you get both answers wrong, you're still guaranteed 32,000. Do you want to activate your double dip officially?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. All right, we need your first final answer.
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan, is that your first final answer officially? Here we go. I can tell you guys right now, Attack on Titan is not the right answer.
C. Death Note. Final answer.
Final answer for you two? Okay, Death Note is the second final answer. Here we go. Like I said, there was nothing to lose there. But man, my heart is getting intense again. But I can tell you guys right now, Death Note is the right answer. Nice job! It all debuted in 2006, if you're wondering. Yep, exactly. Yes, exactly. 125,000. Here we go. Which I cannot believe was 15 years ago. Bleach is the category. Boy, when Bandit Keith would probably love this question.
All right. Feels bad.
Here we go for 125,000. You're out of lifelines here. This is getting very intense now. You are in first place if you do walk away, but it is a question. Do you want to go all the way and try to win the grand prize that we have here? Here we go for 125,000. Here it is. What is the actual hair color of the character Mayuri Kurosuchi from the Bleach series when he is rarely seen without wearing any makeup? Is it blue, white, black, or red?
I'm gonna go with A. Blue. Final answer.
Final answer for you two? They seem confident. 125,000. Let's go. For 125,000, he was confident with that, and it's a good thing too. It's the right answer. Nice job.
Thankfully,
Right
I
into
saw that.
$250,000. Let's do this. Anime settings is the category. Boy,
Just,
Oh, boy.
So do we get the answer, or do we get the question, but not the answer?
Of course.
If we decide to walk?
You can see the question first. You can see the whole thing, and then you can decide to walk away if you want to take the money and run. The only thing that will make you go for the question is if you tell me final answer. Okay? So you can see the question, and then you can just decide to leave if you don't want to play this. But again, you are only 3 questions away.
Yeah, but
It's
with
getting,
no life.
it's getting tempting. Okay, for $250,000. Here it is. Let's go. In the series Darker Than Black, the chaotic area of space that was called the Heaven's Gate made its appearance in which of the following continents? Is it Asia, South America, Africa, or Europe?
Honestly, it would be sad. I say.
You can take, if you take the money, you will be in first place. Just keep that in mind.
I say we take it. I say we take it because yeah, I'm pretty sure you forgot to come.
Yeah, I forgot to click on that, but luckily we know.
My gut is telling me TV. I never really see Darker Than Black except for you, maybe. Not confident at all. I'm gonna say we walk.
All right, you want to walk away? Is that your final decision?
Yes.
All right, they're done with 125,000 euros. I heard you talking, you thought it was D. It is a good thing you walked away. It is not Europe, I can tell you that. Now, does anyone know the right answer? What, South America? You are right, it is South America. But they get 125,000. Round of applause for Alright, we still have time. We still have time for at least one more team. Because there is nothing else after.
There's nothing else after if we can technically keep going until they tell us to stop.
Okay. So it's only, I mean, we still
That is
have
up to the audience if whether they want to stick around.
so a lot of free stuff here. We've only got 4 teams up so far, so we still have plenty of prizes.
I
really want to know the answer to that
slides
question.
left.
Exactly. We still have plenty of things. All right, pick the next contestant. Who wants to still play? But we're also looking for people that have never played this game.
They've been getting used to it.
I'm gonna go with blue shirt. You spoke up, so you get to pick a team member then. Okay, there you go.
All right, round of applause, guys. Let's do this. Still show your enthusiasm. You're still looking for that. Number 12. What's funny is that in terms of the use, it's been like very consistent. We've used 12 and 13, and then 3 plus 4 equals 7. Yes, if you is that your mic? Yep. All right. And make sure there's feedback. All right.
I have a question for the audience. How's everyone doing? I know it's your show, but I gotta ask.
Holly, what was your name?
Arden.
Okay. Let's see what this one entails. Let's see. Bracket number 12. Here we go. Wow. This is actually a bracket I have not used in a very long time. So, here we go. All right, do you need any explanation as to how the game works? All right, let's explain where we're at as far as a score check, though, in terms of where we're at. Okay, so we've had 4 teams up. We've had basically a 2-way tie. Well, technically, there is a tiebreaker that it goes to. So 1,000 twice, then 32,000, then $125,000. Nixar and Jess, that is the score to beat right now. If you want to get in first place, you have to win at least 250,000 or more. Okay, so here we go. Are you all ready to go? There you go. There's another video question at 500,000, which is Bleach. All right, but take a look at your categories. My Hero Academia is at $500.
I hear it keeps popping up everywhere.
That time of the year is for $100. All right, here we go right now. You two ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
I hope you've been enjoying your time here at AAC. With that said, this convention has almost always been held during what season? Is it summer, winter, autumn, or rabbit and duck season?
The autumn final answer.
That's right, for $100. Nice. Nezuko, I like your enthusiasm. Nice job. Okay, here we go. $200. Pay close attention. Here we go. Which of these anime and manga titles has a certain type of music genre seen in part of its name? Is it Full Metal Alchemist, Naruto, Dragon Ball, or Blood Plus?
Okay, Full Metal Alchemist final answer.
Nice job. There you go. $300. Sports anime is the category. Here it is. Which of these anime and manga titles has to do with the sport of bicycle racing? Is it Free, Dive, Yowamushi Pedal, or Girls Moon Panzer?
See, I'm gonna put your Yowamushi pedal. Final answer.
There you go. Nice job.
I apologize.
Here we go. 500. My Hero Academia. In My Hero Academia, the main character, Izuku Midoriya, is more commonly known by what nickname? That if Dennis was here, he would have been making fun of so much, right? Onuma, I know, right? Onuma, Quirky, Brittle, or Deku?
The Deku final answer.
That is the right answer. Nice job. That actually should be more like a $200 question, but like I said, I've had that bracket for a very long time now, so.
I call him little.
$1,000. Character features is the category. Here it is. In the beginning of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Dio turns into what type of being due to the stone mask? Is it a werewolf, a vampire, a minotaur, or a dragon?
Anybody seen JoJo over?
Okay, we're gonna ask the audience.
Let's go to the audience. Here we go. All right, so look behind you. We're going to call each answer one by one. If you think it's the right answer, raise your hand. Let's go. Who here thinks it's A, werewolf? Raise your hand. Who thinks it's B, vampire? Raise your hand. I think we know what the audience thinks. Who thinks it's C, minotaur? And who thinks it's D, dragon? All right, I think we know what the audience thinks. They think that it is B, vampire. You know what the audience thinks now. Let's go back to the actual
We're
question.
gonna go the audience. B, vampire final answer.
All right, for $1,000. Thank you, audience. It's the right answer. Here we go. Right into it right now, $2,000, and the question is, at the arcade. So here we go to the next one. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Getting a little bit tougher now. So here it is for $2,000. Let's go. In the original Donkey Kong arcade game, which of these objects is not seen in the game itself? Is it a sand pile, a Goomba, a barrel, or a springboard?
I've seen the springboard. I know.
You do have other lifelines, so keep that in mind. You also have your double dip if you think that you can narrow it down to 2.
We're gonna do 50-50.
Okay, they're going to do 50-50. Let's take away 2 to the question right now. Let's see what it leaves us. Here we go.
Oh.
Or a springboard.
Okay. All right. B, Goomba final answer.
Okay, final answer for both of you?
Yep.
Here we go. For $2,000, and it's a good thing it left springboard because Goomba is the right answer. Nice job. Okay, here we go for $4,000 right now. I was worried because I was worried if it left sand pile, it may have thrown you both off, I think.
A little bit.
Exactly. 4,000. Made in Japan. Okay, here we go to the next one. How you feeling?
Okay.
I think I can do it. I think we can do it.
Okay. Here it is for $4,000 right now. Let's go. What is Anka? Is it a word in Osaka, a type of cigarette, a Japanese music genre, or a type of train in Japan? Anka. You can absolutely skip this question. Okay, you'll still be at $2,000 in terms of what you've won so far, but you'll be going for $8,000. Do you want us to get this out of this question officially? Here we go. All right. Now, if you had to make a free guess, any particular guess at all?
I was gonna say a genre.
A genre? That was the right answer. Oh, too bad. All right. Anyways, we're gonna go right into $8,000. So here we go, guys. Let's get some motivation here. Let's go for it. Okay. Speed Racer. Here we go. $8,000. Here it is. In the series Speed Racer, the pet monkey known as Chim Chim is the pet of which of these characters? Is it Pox Racer, Racer X, Spriddle Racer, or Trixie? What I will let you know is that as of right now, you are in third place if you wanted to walk away and not play this question.
No, I don't.
You can walk with 2,000, and like I said, that would put you ahead of the first two teams that were up. Final answer roll to you?
Yep.
Okay, they're saying Pops Racer. Here we go. For $8,000, and you were at $2,000, I'm sorry, it's the wrong answer. Who knows what the right answer is? What is it in the back?
Spriddle Racer.
It is Spriddle Racer. Yes, it was C.
Okay,
So they get $1,000. Give them a round of applause, guys. That's it. All right, who has still not played that wants to play this game? No one's had.
I have a Deku hand, so.
Okay, does anyone else still want to play that has not played?
We got a Deku hand. So
All
there's
right,
a hand in the back.
Deku and Mega Man?
Yeah.
All right, you want to team up?
Yeah.
Let's do this. Give a round of applause. Let's do this, guys. And that, I think, once this is done, that will take care of everyone that wanted to play. But what we can also do, if you want, just for fun, they were asking about the $1 million question earlier as far as seeing it, so I think we can show it to them probably just for fun afterwards. But you are the two contestants.
I need to know that, please. It's going to kill me.
Final two contestants.
made our team. Yes.
20. This one is one I haven't used in maybe almost a decade. I was hoping someone would pick this because I have not used this in so long. And I can tell you, yeah, I know, this is, wow. So thank you for picking this because I was actually hoping someone would. I don't even, well, it may have not been a decade, but it's been a long time since I've used this. It's been a very long time. All right, so Deku and Mega Man, you want me to just put that in as your names on the scorecard here? Okay. So, Molly and Urza, they won 1,000, so you guys lost at the $8,000 question. And technically, I will say this though, you are in fourth place because you fall right in between the other $2,000 winners because Bakugo and Denki, they lost at 32,000, and the other two contestants, Ninja Brian and Pikachu, they lost, I believe, at the $4,000 question. So you are technically ahead of them, but you're in fourth place out of fifth right now. All right, grab the microphone, Deku. How you two feeling?
Nervous.
Nervous, okay. So we'll get you guys, we'll calm you down here, come on. Let's get some motivation here, let's do it. All right, and the final score recap as far as where we're at, here we go. All right, we have had 5 teams up, so let's do this right now. So obviously, 125,000 is the score to beat if you want to get into first place, okay? And obviously these grand prizes are still there, so you have your eyes on them. 1 second here.
Let's do this.
Bracket number 20. I'm actually excited for this stuff because, like I said, we haven't used the bracket in so long here. All right, you all ready? Yeah! There we go, let's do this. All right, take a look at all your categories here. Oh, look at this. There is an audio question at 4,000, and there is a video question at 32,000. Wow. All right, let me just make sure. Oh yeah, here we go.
Please tell me.
Yeah, I may have like over-exaggerated when I said it was 10 years, but as far as last time I ran this, but I know it's been a very, very long time since I've used this bracket. All right, are you two ready?
Let's do
All
it.
right, any questions at all before we get started? Okay, you two are the final 2 regular contestants here, so let's try to really cheer them on here, guys. Here we go, for $100, anime spin-off series. Let's go. What is the name of the spin-off series that is based on the anime and manga Soul Eater? Is it Tokyo Ghoul, Soul Eater Not, Dragon Ball Z, or Death Note? Final answer?
Final answer.
That is the right answer. Nice job. $200. By the way, Luke, who would you say is the most enthusiastic that you've seen?
Okay, so thus far, I have probably seen the most enthusiasm out of Mickey here because there's been a lot of dancing, a lot of clapping, and a lot of cheering. There's been a lot of cheering going on, but a lot of movement.
All right, well, let's see if it changes with this final bracket here. Okay, here we go, $200. It's not a weapon, is the category. Here we go. Which of these Japanese weapons is also the name of a video game controller for the Nintendo Wii console? Is it a throwing star, a katana, a nunchuck, or the waifu?
I was tempted to say the waifu, but I'm going to say C, nunchuck, final answer.
There you go, it's the right answer. $300, here it is. In Our Hearts is the category, and here we go. Rest in peace. Before passing away in the summer of 2015, Satoru Iwata was the president and CEO of which of these video game companies? Is it Capcom, Konami, Square Enix, or Nintendo? Want to go for it?
We're going to say D, Nintendo.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is the right answer. There you go. And again, rest in peace. He was a great guy. $500. Comparisons. The category. Here it is. Which of these characters from the series Black Butler shares their name with a very famous WWE professional wrestler? Is it CL, Rel, Undertaker, or Alois?
C, Undertaker, final answer.
That is the right answer! And for $1,000 in that safe haven, here it is. Character identification is the category. Here we go. Name this character from the series Blue Exorcist. Is this Rin Okumura, Mephisto, Yukio Okumura, or Animaine?
C, Yu-Gi-Oh! Okumura.
Final answer?
Final answer.
For $1,000 that very important safe haven is the right answer. Nice job! Let's move on to $2,000. Here we go. No lifelines used yet, so nice job, you two. Let's keep that momentum going. Here we go to the next category, which is character features. How you two feeling? Feeling better? Okay, nice. All right, let's keep the momentum going, like I said. $2,000 right now. Let's take a look at it. Between the following 4 anime characters, which one does not have orange-colored hair? Is it Misty, Toru Honda, Nami, or Shoyo Hinata? talk it out. Let me know what you're thinking too.
So far we've narrowed it down to B or D.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna use our double dip.
Okay, you're going to use double dip. Obviously, there is no risk here because you're obviously not going to lose anything even if you get both answers wrong. But you want to officially confirm that you want to activate the lifeline?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. All right, what is your first final answer?
B, to photo.
Toro Honda? All right. First final answer officially?
Yes.
Here we go. And I can tell you both right now, we didn't need to go to the second answer. It's right. Nice job. All right, let's move on to $4,000. Here we go. Now, this is an audio question. Video game music. You guys are going to have to both listen to this, okay? So for this $4,000 question, all right, I'm going to basically just play this, and you're going to have to listen very carefully, okay? All right, I'm stopping the actual regular music for $4,000. Here it is. What video game series used this theme music for its first game? Listen. I'll review the answers too. Is it Tomb Raider, Assassin's Creed, The Elder Scrolls, or Prince of Persia? Do you want me to keep playing the music or keep it or pause?
Keep playing it.
Yeah.
And you have 3 other lifelines, so if you have no idea, you obviously can still use, you have plenty of options.
I believe we narrowed it down to C and D.
Alright, well, I'm going to stop the music, okay? Alright, I'm going to stop this right now. We're going to go back to the actual regular music here, so give me 1 second here. Alright, so we're going to go for $4,000 right now, so here's the actual question. So you now know that it's either Tomb Raider, Assassin's Creed, The Elder Scrolls, or Prince of Persia. Alright. You have 3 lifelines. If you've narrowed it down, the double dip's out of there, so you can either do Ask the Audience, 50-50 to see if it actually helps out any, or you can jump the question if you're still not feeling confident. I mean, if you narrowed it down, there's really no way of knowing what the 50-50 is going to do.
We're gonna go 50-50.
Okay, you're going to go 50-50. Let's see what's left. Let's take away. By the way, what I will also let you know, and now you're officially confirming that you want to use Lifeline?
Yes.
Okay, let's take away 2 wrong answers. Let's see what's left. Oh! Oh boy! Wow, what an unexpected twist that was. Here's what I will let you know. You can still use another lifeline if you need to. You can still use Ask the Audience or jump the question. Boy. Wow. Didn't that surprise everyone?
Yep.
Yeah, no, I thought it was the last 2 as well.
Yep.
I was also going to say.
We're gonna say B, final answer.
For both of you?
Yes.
Okay, it's one or the other, we know that. Let's see if it's Assassin's Creed right now. Here we go. For $4,000, it was either Assassin's Creed or Tomb Raider. I can tell you guys right now, I am sorry, it is Tomb Raider. I know, I jumped the gun. I wanted to give you guys the right answer, but I'm sorry, no. Give a round of applause, though, everyone. Alright, so we still have enough time for like what now? Does anyone else still have not played yet that wants to play? Or have we gotten everyone up?
There's 2 people right there.
Do you still want to do one? Can we still do one more, I think?
I mean, we got no one after us. kick us out. So if you guys want to do
You
it.
two want to play? Okay, last contestants, let's go, guys. Give a round of applause. Make it a lucky number.
I do it tomorrow, thank you.
10. Okay. Let's go to bracket number 10. Let's see what we got. All right, we're going to get right into this right now. Do you need any explanation as to how this works? I'm going to do one final score check as far as where we're at. All right, so we know that. Oops. All right. Nope. Do you have the microphone?
I thought the table in front of you.
Okay, thank you. All right, you got your sanitizer? I'm all set, thank you. No, how do you have it? All the same. I do not.
I have some.
Oh. Thank you. I was going to say, in this day and age, everyone should have something. I did have some in my other bag, but thank you. That's awesome. Thank you, MVP right there. All right. Actually, might as well. Thank you.
Pass it around the whole room. Well, I mean, that's gonna be a big selection.
I need your names. Any name you want. Animaine? How do you spell that?
A-Y-A-M-E.
Okay. And what was your name?
No, just call me Dog Boy.
Dog Boy. Alright. Yummy and Dog Boy, okay. We're in bracket number 10. Alright, as far as a final score check, we have literally had 4 teams win $1,000, and then $32,000, and then $125,000. The grand prizes are still here. You are the final 2 contestants of the night in terms of our regular gameplay. Are you ready to go? Here we go right now. Let's do this. There you go. There's all your categories. We don't have one that's actually any specialty ones this time. No audio, no video questions here. Okay. You two ready? Okay. Work as a team. Let's kind of get you really up this money tree this time. Here we go. Out of these 4 video game consoles, what is the only one designed to be fully portable and playable on the go? Is it the Xbox Series X, the PlayStation 4, the Nintendo Switch, or the Atari 2600? Okay. See, final answer. Nice job. There you go. $200. Sonic the Hedgehog is the category. Here we go. Throughout the majority of the Sonic the Hedgehog video games and anime and cartoon series, nearly all the major characters in the entire series wear gloves on their hands that are primarily what color? Is it red, white, yellow, or purple? Final answer? Nice job, there you go. $300. Abbreviations is the category, and here it is for $300. Which of these abbreviated U.S. states is also the abbreviated name of the newest 2020 video game from the Animal Crossing series? Is it FL, MA, WI, or NH? DNH, final answer. There you go, it's the right answer. Make sure you speak in the mic nice and loud so I can hear you, okay?
Like this?
Oh, yeah, right? Okay, $500. Mortal Kombat is the category, and here it is. In the Mortal Kombat video game series, a part of which of these characters' names is also the name of a word used to talk down against someone else who is inexperienced in various activities, especially when it comes to using computers and or usage of the internet. Is it Noob Saibot, Shang Tsung, Johnny Cage, or Shao Kahn? What character's name also has, part of their name is also a word basically used to talk down against someone on the internet?
It's A, Noob Saibot.
All right, and that is the right answer. Nice job.
Mortal Kombat was also spoofed in the TV series Reboot as a major turning point in the series.
Oh, wow. All right. Definitely. $1,000. Pokemon types is the category. Here it is for that safe haven. Out of all the full, okay, listen carefully. Out of the following 4 pairs of Pokemon types, 3 of them have no effect at all against the type they are going against, the type they are fighting. What is the only one out of the 4, the only answer out of the 4, that can actively inflict damage against the type it is facing? Is it ground going against flying, fighting going against ghost, electric going against ground, or water going against poison?
Okay, so if I'm understanding the question correctly, ground cannot affect flying, fighting cannot affect ghost, and electric cannot affect ground, so it's B, water going against poison.
All right, is that your final answer?
Yes.
For $1,000, I like that deduction. It's the right answer. Nice job. And 2,000, let's do it. Okay, how you two feeling?
Pretty good.
Okay, let's keep the momentum going with video game bosses. Right into $2,000, and here is the question. In the classic NES game Mega Man 2, what is not the name of a robot master who serves as an enemy boss in the game itself? Is it Woodman, Metalman, Iceman, or Airman? All 4 lifelines, so plenty of options open. Do you want to think that you want to try to use that?
I think at least 50-50.
Okay, let's take 50-50. You're confirming that you're doing that? Here we go. Let's take way too long answer for the question. Let's see what it leaves us.
It's Iceman. Iceman is not an enemy.
Okay, is that your final answer for $2,000?
Correct, yes.
All right, here we go. $2,000, and very good deduction. This is the right answer. Let's move on to $4,000. Here it is. Naruto is the category. Let's go into Naruto as next subject here. Here we go. Here is the question. In the Naruto series, what will happen to a person if they keep using the Mangekyo Sharingan? They will become blind, their body will decompose, they will transform into an animal, or they will suffer a heart attack.
Let's ask the audience.
Okay, let's go to the audience right now. Let's see what the audience thinks. Here we go. All right, so look behind you. We're going to call each answer one by one. Let's see if you guys know the answer.
I wish we could
Here we
do
go.
poltergeist thing.
Who here thinks it's A, they will become blind? Raise your hand. I think we know what the audience thinks. Who thinks it's B, their body will decompose? Who thinks it's C, they will transform into an animal? Who thinks it's D, they will suffer a heart attack? You now know what the audience thinks. They think that it is they will become blind. Let's go back to the actual question itself. Here we go.
That was the we're going with the audience.
All right, final answer?
Yep.
Trust the audience. Here we go. $4,000. Thank you, audience. Again, it's the right answer.
Answer the question, does it? People in Naruto can't turn into animals if they fail to save them.
Oh, gotcha. All right, 8,000. From America to Japan is the category. Yes, from America. Exactly.
From
All right,
America.
Next one. Here it is. Having aired from 2000 through 2013, the actual Japanese version of this game show, officially titled Quiz Millionaire, offered 10 million yen as its top prize, which is roughly the equivalent to how many US dollars? Is it $10 million? $10,000? $1 million? Or $100,000? Final answer, both of you? Here we go. And for $8,000, it is the right answer. Nice job. And I believe they had more millionaires on that show than any other version in the entire world. I think, at least, I don't know if that record still stands or not.
Yeah, but $1 million again is a lower bar than $8 million.
Yeah, that's true. So, all right, $16,000. Authors and creators is the category. Let's get into this one. You're getting into the big numbers now. How you two feeling?
Pretty good.
Okay, so here it is. The next one, getting one step closer to that $32,000 safe haven. So here we go. Which of these 4 pairs of anime and manga series was not created by the same person? Is it Death Note and Bakuman, Darker Than Black and XXX Holic, Inuyasha and Ranma 1/2, or Hunter x Hunter and Yu Yu Hakusho?
B, final answer.
For both of you? Wow, they're very confident that. Here we go. $16,000. Very good deductions. This is the right answer. Nice job. That was awesome. $32,000. Let's get into it. Okay, here it is. Demon Slayer. We haven't seen Demon Slayer yet, so we finally get to see it. Okay, for $32,000 and the second safe haven, here it is. With the series Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, occurring in the Taisho periodic era in Japan, during what time span did that actual time period occur itself in the country? The 1930s to the 40s, the 1890s to the 1900s, the 1880s to the 1890s, or the 1910s to the 1920s? Well, you have 2 lifelines. You can still use, the main thing to keep in mind is that the double dip is the one that would prevent you from, that you'd want to walk away from if you don't want to play the question. But you can still use jump the question in this question. It would just mean that you would obviously not get the second safe haven, and you would also lose out on the wildcard lifeline. But you can still go for $64,000 and beyond in terms of at least seeing the question. You can do that if you really want to, yes. Correct.
Right.
So, but they can still walk if they don't want to play any question onward. So, if they get a question wrong, like after this, they would still go back down to only $1,000. But they can still walk away with what they've won with $16,000 if they want to. So you can still skip this, and it's not like that $16,000 will still be there for you if you want to walk away when you see the $64,000 question. If you want to do that.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll skip the question.
Okay, they're going to say this is a very big risk here, but again, at least you know what you can do. I need a final confirmation that we are skipping the safe haven.
Confirm.
Okay, here we go. All right, the safe haven is officially gone, and so is the wildcard lifeline. If you had to make a guess, any particular guess at all?
Well, let's see. Like 1880, 1890 to 1900.
I can tell you the right answer is actually the 19-teens to the 20s. So it's a good thing we skipped over that. So nice job. Now we're going to get into the big money now, guys. So are you ready to go? All right, here we go. Big numbers now again. Bungo Stray Dogs is the category. And unfortunately, I hate to say, you do not get the lifeline. So it will actually, it's going to be X'd out when we show the question. You still do have your double dip. You can still use that on this question. However, if you get this wrong, you are going to drop back down to only $1,000 on any question from here on out. So it is a very big risk on anything you want to do, but you can at least take a look at this question and see how you feel about it. Ready to go? Ready?
Yeah.
Okay? $64,000. Here it is. Throughout the series, Bungo Stray Dogs, nearly all characters seen in the anime and manga are primarily based off of the names of what? Is it famous authors and writers, famous world leaders, famous sports athletes, or famous singers and songwriters? You're confident.
Okay, we'll go with A.
Famous authors and writers. Is that your final answer for $64,000? Okay, they only have their $1,000 safe haven. Let's see if it's right. Here we go. $64,000. Very confident that. And it is the right answer! Nice job. Let's go right into $125,000. Here we go. At the arcade is the category. All right, let's go to the next one. How you two feeling now?
I'm feeling like if we get to Steins Gate, that's an easy win for me.
Ooh, let's see. You still have your double dip at the
We're also
arcade.
not going to get there. But.
At the arcade, your double dip is still there. Here's what I'll also let you know. Strategy comes into big effect here because if you get this question right, you will tie for first place. Keep that in mind. Okay, here we go. For $125,000, here it is. In the classic Dig Dug arcade game, which of these fruits or vegetables is not used as a bonus points item throughout the game itself? Is it an eggplant, corn, watermelon, or pineapple?
I guess you guys just spend your time on the arcade cabinet out there.
I think we're going to vote.
$64,000? Is that your final decision?
Yes.
They're walking with $64,000. Luke, you can turn on the lights again. Luke, you can turn on the lights. All right, so free guess, obviously. Take a wild guess. This is what you think it is. Yeah, it is in the main room.
Free guess, I'm going to say pineapple.
Pineapple?
Because it seems like a different climate.
It's a good thing you walked away. Pineapple is not the right answer. Does anyone know what the right answer is? It is corn. Corn is the right answer.
I want to guess that.
All right. So you guys get 64,000. You're on applause one more time, guys. All right. So now, does anyone still want to see that $1 million bleach question? I'm going to show the $1 million bleach question. What bracket? Wait a minute. What bracket was that? Wait, who played the one that had the bleach $1 million question? That was bracket. Okay, bracket 4. All right, hang on. Let me okay, yes. All right, and we'll actually, you know what? We'll basically activate it as if we're actually going for $1 million. You want to do that? Yeah. So here we go. So let's just say if we actually won $500,000. Well, I'll show you exactly what would have happened. This would have happened itself. I know, right? All right, here it is for $1 million. And again, everyone can play along with this. So let's see if you guys know this. Bleach for $1 million. This would have been if they had gotten their question right. So here it is for $1 million, and let's see what it is. And let's see if anyone actually knows this. How many total districts are there of the Rukon district in the Bleach anime and manga series? Maybe just so people in the back can't or don't block out. Thank you. All right. Is it 50, 100, 1280, or 320?
100.
You know what? Hey, you want me to make this interesting? Why don't I take the 50-50? Okay. Okay, 50-50. Take away 2 wrong answers. Let's see if your 100 is still there. Let's do a consensus. Who here thinks it's C1280? Raise your hand. Who thinks it's D320? Raise your hand. I don't know here. This is between 2 answers.
I think if 320 was a false answer, you would have gone for 420.
So, what do you think? If you two were playing this, what would you have said?
Real big because
And what would you have said? 1280. They want to go for it. Okay. 1280. Is that your final answer for $1 million? Okay, here we go. For $1 million, it was either 1280 or 320. If you all answered 1280, you would have lost a lot of money. epic panel for the night. Did you guys have fun? And now we can finally say who was the most enthusiastic.
So, I'm still gonna go with Kamen Rider, but I am gonna follow it up with Nezuko, because Nezuko was
Alright, time's up.
I was looking out at the audience a lot, but there was a lot of jittery, there was a lot of tension there. I was like watching an anime, like already just be like.
Denki is pure energy.
So I'm gonna go with Denki here.
Alright, nice job. So, give a round of applause one more time, guys. Let's do it. That's it for the night. So all the contestants that played as teams, come up and see me. We'll get you your prizes. Thank you guys for coming, and hope you enjoy the rest of AAC 2021.
I think we're in first place still, right?
I can't say the question. I just made it, and I want to keep that question. I will say this: it's from the movie.
Oh, from the
Low region. Okay. All right. So, as far as where we're at, so Pixar and Jess won 125,000. So we're going to give you guys first place here. The grand prizes are off limits. I'm sorry to say. No one won the $1 million. But come over here. All right. This is mine actually. So.
Oh, sorry.
We got 32,000.
All right. So pick what you two want. Pixar and Jess.
Can I see what's in here?
Oh, not this smartphone either. Well, that's a very old LG G4 smartphone from 2015.
So how much are we allowed?
You can take one prize each. Some prizes are obviously with one with others. If it's like a poster, you can take two of them. I don't care.
What's this?
That's a good question. Probably coasters. Coasters. And while we're doing that, Karishma and Andy, are they still here? Yes. Okay, you can pick your next afterwards. So you can start going through if there's anything you see that you want. Did you see we also have an All Might plushie that we just got?
Some sort of,
You two can start coming in and picking up what you want if there's anything you see that you want. After Karishma and Ben and Keith. Oh, wait a minute, what am I saying here?
Yeah, we would have had third, right?
Yes, you would have had third, I'm sorry, yes. Ayame and, who was the other person? Oh, you won 64, I'm sorry, yes. You two are next.
No worries.
Careful. Alright, so you actually pick next. But yeah, you can also take a look, see if there's any of these that you want. I'm sorry, I overlooked you guys. I was so caught up with everything else. Yeah, no. Alright, thank you. Did you have fun?
Yes.
Awesome. You did.
Hi, All Might.
Taking it all. That's true. I'm more over. If you want to take two of them.
One of those
Red cat. I have one of those 8 figures that was your corner right there. Yeah.
Alright, and then Karishma
I can watch it on.
oh, you actually had a super
Yes.
It's like an old game.
Luckily, we're in no rush here to get out of the room.
I think that's like.
Playboy, it's from Playboy.
Yeah.
So far we've taken care of, Pixar, we're still, so you're still excited?
Yeah. Let's see. This is actually flame protection. What is it?
Yeah, if you want to take that, by all means, go ahead.
I'll take my cards and make that.
Alright, we're good.
What's that leaking to anything?
That's just a poster you're saying. Alright, I don't know what that is.
I think
It's
it's
a,
a note net.
Oh, what's that?
Here.
You good?
Oh, I'm stuck.
Thank
Thank you.
You have fun?
Yeah,
All right, awesome.
I had my revenge.
All right, so.
I actually have flame art in my anime collection, so I don't want to step on anything.
All right, so Pixar and Just are officially all set. The Yami and
I can actually wear this at work tomorrow.
There you go.
Here's your the phone.
Oh, yeah, you put that on next to my other stuff. Now, I am running one more game show tomorrow afternoon called Anime Greed. It's very similar to Millionaire, in which I will still offer the grand prizes if anyone can make it up to, well, we have a lot of stuff we're going to give away there. I don't know, I'll have to see about the grand prizes, but I'm sure I'll figure something out. It will also involve cash, too.
Ooh. Is it like a game?
The game Greed, yes. They averaged like the Millionaire's rival on Fox back in 2000.
Yeah. Oh, I think I wanted that.
Right, so we've taken care of, all right, so we've taken care of the first three teams. Everyone, the first three teams are good. Pixar and Jess are good. Yami and Dog Boy are good. And then Karishma, Amanda, Keith, and Vivian, right? Yeah. Okay. Is that what you want? Yes. Okay.
Oh, I totally forgot about the chocolate pop.
There's snacks in here. Awesome Pocky.
So many songs.
All right, next
You
up.
guys got the strawberry ones. I didn't see any in the yellow.
Okay. Next up, we actually have Bakugo and Dengi that lost at 32,000, but won 1,000, so they're ahead the furthest in terms of the tiebreaker. So you two are the next to pick.
I definitely gotta say, if I can get the project I'm working on up off the ground and actually be able to set it up, I definitely would love to have this whole setup at the convention I'm trying to start.
Good luck.
All right.
That's a lot of that.
All right.
Okay, so we would have lost a million, so. Yeah. Not the same where we were in art school,
So, well, today was fun.
Well, the other oranges, I was just.
Yeah, Molly.
I was very confident
After
on
Bakugo
a lot of
and
those.
After Bakugo and Dengi, then we have Polly and Urza.
I was like, shit.
Which lost 1,000.
Yeah.
Well, the nice big team.
I don't know. He's here.
I definitely go for that.
I'm gonna stand outside.
By the way, would anybody like to get?
I'm always excited.
I am always good for sugar.
I got the last, I ended up getting, they gave me all the rest of the candy and the boots. So I don't mind sharing.
Like, those answers to your question, they go to find someone.
I even knew what he said.
Yeah, sure.
Great. It says here, so, sock size 9 to 11.
We'll be standing outside.
Okay. All right.
Done.
After Polly and Urza, we then had Deku and Mega Man that tied with Ninja Brian and Pikachu. Did they leave?
I think they left. Yeah.
Okay, so you two are the final two then pick.
Thank you.
That was
Yes.
so much fun.
Oh, maybe I got the pie.
Pictures?
Oh, yeah, I got pictures.
Awesome, yeah, you sent some of those to me. That was
Oh,
great.
yes.
All right, and Deku, you get to pick.
Which one did you want to go with? Jupiter?
Here you go, Deku. Have fun. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, this was a lot of fun.
Yes, awesome, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I got the benefits here, and I had fun with this. I'm happy.
Awesome.
Alright,
I just made the part of it, so that's my satisfaction one. Good?
Yes.
Awesome. I think we cleared out everyone. The first team left, so, okay, so I think we're good.
Hey, go. Where you go? Come take
All right, we
something.
can
Of
finally
course
call
we
it.
can.
Well, this is kind of cute. All right, guys. Well, that was the end of Anime Millionaire for the year 2021 here at AAC. So, as you can see, yeah, that was the final question in case you guys wondering if you couldn't see it properly. But that question I haven't used in a very, very long time. But either way, that was it. So again, it was a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed. And hopefully we'll be back. We should definitely be back next year. And hopefully we'll be back at many other conventions too that we didn't get to be a part of this year or the year before because of everything that's gone on. So again, thank you guys for all watching. We'll see y'all later.